So, story time. Today, I had to call my grandmother and tell her that because of this stupid coronavirus, that the smoke shacks would all be closing for the next 2 weeks. So, I thought she was just gonna come get me and take me to the res so I could get her and myself some cigarettes to last us through this whole pandemic and hopefully so we don't kill anybody in the next 2 weeks. But little to my knowledge, did she have this whole afternoon planned out where she then dragged me after the res to the dollar store. And this is where the story gets funny, okay? This woman keeps making jokes about coughing in the middle of the store. And I'm like, stop it. Like, we're gonna get shot if you cough in this fucking store right now. Do not cough. So I'm gonna walk around Dollar Tree and she's pretending to cough. And I'm like, stop it. And then she's like, look at those people over there. They're touching, they're not social distancing. And I'm like, yeah, social distance, get away from me. She goes, social distancing from your grandmother? Fuck off. And I'm like, you are the first person I should be social distancing myself from. But here I am at the fucking Dollar Tree with the crazy woman who's pretending to cough to get people to walk away from her. So then, going through this store, and then she could not make up her freaking mind on what sticky decorative paper she wanted. She literally made me touch about 100 of these motherfucking things on the shelf, and I'm freaking out the whole time like, you're gonna give me the virus making me freaking pick these things up and off the shelf. Like, stop it. I'm not touching a damn thing until you figure out which one you want, because I am not taking them out of that cart, putting them back on that shelf, taking them off that shelf, putting them back in that cart, and taking them out of that cart, and putting them back on that shelf, and then take them off that shelf and put them back in that cart. You have no idea how many times this woman changed her freaking mind. And each time I had to grab between 25 and 30 rolls of this fucking shit. So I'm freaking out like, stop! Pick which one you want. Let's get this shit and get it the hell out of the tea tree dish of freaking diseases. I started putting all these 29 rolls, because that's all there was, the brown one. 29 rolls of this freaking paper on the belt. And the lady chimes up, well, just give me the SKU number. Holy Jesus Christ. Why didn't you tell her that when we came and asked you if you had any in the back? No. This fucking virus has made everybody lose their mother-loving minds. Like, everybody. People can't even pick which freaking color sticky paper they want for their freaking cupboards. Mind you, she already had them, like, 75% done and just didn't grab enough for herself when she was there the first time to get them. So she thought she was about to start all over again. So that's why she was so decisive of, well, should I just go with the brown one that looks like the blue one that I picked and then I can leave some of the blue one? Or should I just redo it all? And I'm like, woman, make up your fucking mind. I just want out of here. So then my grandmother says, okay, sure. Well, what do you want me to do with all this? Go put it back on the shelf. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, don't you dare tell me to go put that back on the shelf. So the workers are like, no, it's okay, we'll get it. I'm like, okay, well, you can use those boxes over there that we got to take them home, and you can put them in those boxes because we don't need them anymore. So then we get out of the store. And I'm finally calming down. And I go to light a cigarette. So my grandmother's like, wait, don't light that yet. I'm like, are you kidding me? After that freaking fiasco in the Dollar Tree, you're telling me not to light a cigarette right now? And next thing you know, what does she hand me? A freaking Lysol wipe. And I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? And she goes, well, wipe your hands off with this. And it's a Lysol wipe. A Lysol wipe. She's handing me a freaking Lysol wipe to wipe off my hands when she knows good and well that I have hand sanitizer on me. So I just take the wipe and I wipe down the steering wheel. And I'm laughing. I'm like, you know, there's an issue when you come out of a store and then you have to Lysol your steering wheel because you just touched it. So she hands me this Lysol wipe and I'm just like, whatever. I kind of, wiped my hands off with it just to appease her mind because that's what she needed me to do. And then I wiped the steering wheel down with it. And then I grabbed the hand sanitizer out. And then I hand sanitized my hands. And then I put my seatbelt on. And then next thing you know, my grandmother's handing me something else. And I'm like, what are you handing me? You want to know what she's handing me? a rubber glove. Grandmother, where were those before we went in the store? But now you're handing me rubber gloves. She goes, I forgot they were in my pocket. Okay, Grandma. So, my hands are now Lysol down, hand sanitized. The steering wheel is sanitized. I think I can light my cigarette. We can go on to the next store now, right? No. And when I look up, I realize there's a girl in the car right ahead of me. And I am pretty sure I seen her laughing her ass off. Because you know that people are panicked when they go into a store and then come out, and before they drive off in their vehicle, they have to wipe down the car, their hands, and light a cigarette. That's how stressful this shit is. I don't need to bring it home and now it's my grandmother, so I'm going to take every precaution possible. But I sure had a freaking hysterical laugh when I realized there was some chick watching me. And then because I laughed so hard, I started coughing, and I'm pretty sure everybody around was staring at me like, she's got it. So I finally get my cigarette lit after this fiasco and laughing my ass off, and I'm trying to drive, okay? And then next thing you know, my grandma has this freaking rubber glove, and she's trying to hang it on the rear view mirror. She's hanging it out the window. Like, she just thinks she's the funniest fucker around right now with this fucking rubber glove, just like, and I'm like, stop it! You're freaking embarrassing the hell out of me right now. Like, stop it! Act like a normal person right now. And I look to the side of me, and there's this car with two guys, and they're looking at us, and they're just laughing their ass off. Because here I am, grabbing at this rubber glove from my grandmother, like, stop it! Put the fucking glove in your pocket and use it at the next store. Don't hand it to me afterwards. What? Everybody's fucking freaking out over this shit. Even I'm freaking out, and, like, I don't normally freak out. But I'm freaking out over this shit. To the point where I'm using Lysol wipes on my fucking hand before I use hand sanitizer, and I'm wiping down my steering wheel so that my travels are safe and coronavirus free. No corona is getting a hitchhiking ride from me. No, I don't pick up hitchhikers. So let's just be sure that I did not pick up the coronavirus at the Dollar Tree, because I was clean after that. No frills, on the other hand, that's a different story. But even in the midst of freaking out, we all gotta have a good laugh, and that's what I learned today. Like, I couldn't believe how much I was freaking laughing over the fact that we saw in our hands and the steering wheel after coming out of a store. Like, you gotta have fun with it. If we're all gonna be stuck in fucking quarantine for 14 days, and we're just gonna be miserable, how are we gonna be on the other end of this? So if we can't find some light in this, then what good are we as humans? Us humans should just find something to laugh about in every situation that's thrown our way. And that's what I learned today with this coronavirus and Lysol wipes and hand sanitizer. Oh, and rubber gloves. Don't let me forget. That fucking rubber glove, man. I swear to God, I was about to shove it up her